The first room we have is gym. To get to this spot, you have to vault onto the rack with the dumbbells on it, and then walk or run onto the second shelf, which has no dumbbells on it. Then you can get an angle onto this pull-up bar and place the Banshee Sonic Defense here. This spot covers the entire south half of the gym room. Players won't be able to melee the Banshee without getting onto the shelf first. Next we have bedroom. Here's the thing with this spot. I shot all the drawers while the clutter was on the desk and still couldn't find a vault prompt. I even tried to use the couch to run onto it, but in the end there was no way to get onto it without using some sort of explosive. So grab an impact grenade or nitro cell and blow up the broken TV on the desk. Then look for a vault prompt and once you're up on the desk, go to the far right cabinets and melee them so you don't fall off when trying to place your Banshee. Place it here, and then no one can melee it unless they try to find the vault prompt for the desk, which is very hard to find. Not to mention, walking on the desk is a little hard, and I can only imagine doing these while being slowed by the Banshee. Another spot is when you walk the opposite way and walk onto the bottles and place the Banshee on the east wall right here. Make sure you go to the more elevated bottle stack. And now you have 2 anti-melee spots for your Banshee. Next is cash room. This spot is very hard to get to and may take a few tries, but it's still possible. First, what you want to do is go to the table where the money stacks are, then vault onto the table and sprint as close as you can to this edge, and look left to run onto the cabinet looking thing. It takes a lot of skill to see the exact moment where you can do it, and I would recommend practicing in a custom game to make sure you can do it every time to get this awesome Banshee spot. As you can see, it covers the cash room doorway, so if any attacker does not have an explosive, the Banshee will constantly slow them till they are out of the effect. The next spot is at this table to the east side of the cash room. To get this spot, vault onto the table, stand on the cash, then place your Banshee as high as you can. If you want, you could even explode the table with an impact grenade to ensure no one can melee the Banshee. Sadly, I wasn't able to find any viable Banshee placements on the first floor bomb sites, but I did find some on the first floor rooms that don't have the option to be a bomb site. The first room that isn't a bomb site is Lounge. The room is located near Stockroom and the blue stairs. So to get to this spot, prone here and start to crawl onto the small box. Once you're on the box, you can crouch or stand, look towards the chair, and look for a vault prompt. Once you find it, vault onto the chair, then stand on the arm of the chair and run onto the elevated box here. Make sure you're always pressing W towards the east wall so you do not fall off. Look up as high as you can, and then start to look down for a placement prompt. Once you find the prompt, place it. And now you have a great Banshee placement. The radius covers the 2 south walls and the small stairs.
Come on.
next spot in lounge is on this white couch. Go to this corner and just walk here and look around until you get on the couch. Next, you walk onto this table here and place your Banshee right above the sign that reads lounge. And now no one can melee it unless they get onto the table. The radius is amazing, covering the stockroom door and the lobby door going into lounge. The garage has amazing spots for Melusi because she's a 3-speed and can get to spots other operators who aren't 3-speed wouldn't be able to. The first spot is very well known. What you do is vault onto this railing and sprint towards this shelf. Look towards the west wall, make sure you're standing, and place your Banshee here. As you can see, this Banshee spot is amazing for immediately denying fast entry into the commonly made rotate. The next spot in garage is also a very useful one when defending the cache and CCTV rooms. What you do is vault onto this railing again, walk towards the east wall, and once you get here, make sure to have your pistol out and do this fall bug that I do, and run towards the black shelf. If done correctly, you will land on top of the shelf, and once on the shelf, you can put your Banshee on the east wall here and cover the entire garage to CCTV room window, and a bit of the stairs leading into garage from the hallway. The next room we can go to is in garage storage. To get to this spot, you have to find the vault prompt on the railing here. Then slowly walk towards these northern pipes. Look as high as you can and place the Banshee here. Now attackers will have to risk walking onto the railing to melee it. The first spot I found is at the west side of church at this little counter. The way to get up to this spot is by sprinting towards the chair until you get onto it. Then walk onto the arm of the chair. After that, sprint to the top of the chair and quickly run towards the counter. Once you're on the counter, walk towards the south wall and place your Banshee as high as you can. Once the Banshee is placed, the radius will cover the far left and middle wall of the west wall to deny entry from thermite holes or more. Unfortunately, it will not cover the far right wall and behind the black box. The next spots are on the bike or coat rack. Getting to this spot is actually really easy. What you do is go to this chair, look for the vault prompt, and then vault onto the chair. Once on the chair, walk onto this dresser and break the glass. Once you break the glass, you can place your Banshee anywhere on this coat rack. The places I would recommend are here, 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 and the best in my opinion, here. Don't place the Banshee any lower or else enemies will be able to melee it if they even attempt to.